Hey people, this is Deus, and this isn't a tutorial, this is a response to all the questions I've been getting asked and how to do some, well, get stuff for a change. Instead of going through the process of finding links and hunting things down, I just uploaded all the filters and brushes and plugins to my Mega Upload account. So you guys can download straight from me for free. Here's all the different plugins I have. I want to say like 70% of them are free, and those are the ones I'll upload so you can get them. These Eye Candy and Alien Skin are not free, so I won't be posting those up for you to get. But all these other ones, the Cybia, the Filter Factory, Flaming Pear, Krusty, Max Media, the Xeno Effects, all this stuff is going to be free for you to download straight off of me. I'm going to put the links up in the description for this video. So you can just download all these freaking plugins and you can check out the other videos on how to install them. I'm also putting up a link for on my brush collection. So you can see right here, gotta be, I don't know, like 1,000 brushes. As you can see, I'll run through slowly so you can see them. I mean, I can't even tell you how many there are. There's thousands of them. Thousands. More brushes than you'll probably ever need. They're all high quality brushes. You can change the settings on the brushes, use them for any reason. The only thing I didn't put up links for is like picture tubes and gradients and stuff. One, for the picture tubes, I never really use them. And I do have some, but picture tubes are lame. And any good artist kind of really doesn't use them. All the gradients and textures, I didn't upload because they're huge files. And I have way too many of them. So, if you want to get textures and gradients for free, just go to DeviantArt.com. And if you want to get fonts and texts for free, go to 1001 texts or 1001fonts.com. And you'll be able to get plenty of those for free for all you'll need. Just as a warning, I want to say, before you go through and start installing all this stuff, I want you to keep in mind that it's thousands of filters and thousands of brushes. So throughout the process, you're gonna have to like restart your host a few times, and you're gonna have to do it all in parts. Like for instance, when you start installing the brushes, they're all in folders in the RAR. When you open the RAR and extract them, and you start importing them, you can import a bunch at a time. But I don't suggest that you do them all at once. You should do like 50 of them at a time. Or like 10 of them at a time. Because when you do a bunch of them, it takes a long time for it to load. And when you do that, it'll say that PaintShop is not responding when it is responding. It's just taking a long time to load all the graphic. So when it says not responding, don't close it. Just wait for the program to respond, and it will respond. You just have to wait. I mean, it's not going to take 20 minutes or anything, but it will take a few minutes. It will take a while. So you have to give it the time to load all the stuff into your library. Now, after it's loaded everything, and everything has been installed, I also want you to keep in mind that this will slow down PaintShop on startup. Like when you go to start PaintShop, it'll take like an extra minute or two for it to run the program, or Adobe Photoshop. So don't think that there's something wrong with your PaintShop when you go to start it after you've done this. Like you're thinking, oh, what's wrong? It's not running. It is running. It's going to take a minute or two to start the program because it has to load all the commands and libraries that you put in. Because you have to keep in mind, these are thousands of filters and plugins. I mean, like, look at the extents of this. I mean, like right here going on the Zero Effects, there's like 60 in here alone. You know, and Flaming Pear, there's a ton of them too. And then like the paintbrushes you saw, there's thousands of them. So when you go to install this stuff, you got to keep in mind it's going to chew up some space. So you got to have a good amount of space in your computer to put them in there. And it's going to take a long time for you to load it. I mean, figure on taking a good couple hours out of your day to install all this stuff, import all the brushes, and restart your host over and over. You shouldn't have to restart your computer, but you will have to restart PaintShop or Photoshop a few times. Now, all the plugins and paintbrushes should work for Adobe Photoshop, as well as PaintShop in all versions of it, except for the really old versions. As long as you have like PaintShop 9 or over, and as long as you have Adobe Photoshop, one of the newer versions in the last 3 or 4 years, all this stuff should work without fail. And I can show you, I run PaintShop Pro Photo X Ultimate 12. And all this stuff works for me without a problem. So, I mean, you got tons of filters, tons of images, tons of stuff to do whatever you want with. So, I mean, and again, a lot of these filters are really serious. As you can see, it takes a minute to load the effect after you've applied it. And again, it's your PaintShop's going to run a little slower, but it's worth it. You're going to be able to, after you install these filters and brushes, you're going to be able to do whatever you want to an image. You just got to take the time to learn the stuff. You're going to be able to do anything you want. No problem. Trust me. Well, check out my other videos and my tutorials. I have a tutorial on how to install all this stuff. I have another tutorial how to install all your gradients and pictures and swatches and all that stuff. So please subscribe, download, and enjoy. And if you have any questions or any problems, just send me a message or leave a comment. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching my video and downloading my stuff. And have fun creating your images and effect and everything. Good day. Thank you. Subscribe. Check out my other videos.